Hello everyone, I'm Fabrice and in today's video I will be explaining three types of modulations which are AM modulation, frequency modulation, and PM modulation. AM modulation stands for AM, frequency modulation stands for FM, and the PM modulation stands for PM. Okay, let me share a file with you to make it clear for you. Just a sec. Okay, here is the first. Let's dive in shortly. Let's start for AM or amplitude modulation. In amplitude modulation, the amplitude of the carrier signal changes according to the message signal, while the frequency remains constant. Here we can say it in a simplified way as in the amplitude signal. The amplitude changes while the frequency remains constant. Here is the formula for the AM or amplitude modulations. Let's go to frequency modulation. In frequency modulation, the frequency changes absolutely, but the amplitude stays constant. That's right. We will see that shortly in the simulation part. Actually, in FM, the frequency changes while the amplitude stays constant. That's right. Like here, the wave becomes compressed and expanded depending on the signal. Exactly. Okay, let's talk about PM or phase modulation. In phase modulation, the phase of the signal changes while the amplitude remains constant. Here is the formula. Like this means the wave shifts left or right depending on the message signal. We can conclude by saying that in AM changes amplitude, FM changes frequency, and PM changes phase. Each method has different applications in communication system. Let's see the table of differences for all of them. We have four corners, one feature, amplitude modulations, AM frequency modulations, and the PM or phase modulations. Parameter changed. Amplitude for AM, the amplitude will change. For FM, the frequency will change, and for PM, the phase will change. Amplitude for AM, the amplitude varies. For FM, the amplitude is constant, and for PM, the amplitude is constant as well. So about frequency, for AM, the frequency is constant. For FM, the frequency varies, and for PM, the frequency varies as well. Phase. For AM, the phase is constant. For FM, the phase varies, and for PM, the phase varies as well. For bandwidth, for AM is low, for FM is high, for PM is high. Noise immunity for AM is poor, for FM is good, for PM is good. Complexity for AM is simple, for FM is medium, for PM it's just complex. Application. AM is used in radio broadcasting, FM is used in FM radio or TV sounds. For PM is used in the digital communication. Okay, let's go to simulation part and share with you shortly. Okay, here we are. Here is the code. Actually, the code is quite long. If I try to explain everything in detail, it will be absolutely long and boring. That's why I'm gonna skip it and go straight to the result of the simulation. Okay, here we are. Here we have message signal or information. This is the information, the message signal that will be used for all of them, either amplitude modulation, FM modulation, or PM modulations. Okay, here we are. Here is the simulation of amplitude modulation or the carrier wave or the signal. As you can see, the amplitude changes. Here the amplitude peak, it was too high, but it decreases shortly and then it will become high like that over time. And for the frequency modulation, as you can see, the amplitude is the same, but the frequency will change. And for the phase modulation, as you can see, the phase changes where the amplitude is constant. As you can see, it's just from -1 to 1. That's the amplitude peak, where the phase changes over time. Okay, that's it into today's video. Hopefully you understood. Okay, that's all into today's video. Hopefully you understood what I was just trying to share with you in this video. Thank you for watching. Catch you later.